Wavey's definitely one of the guys who can give Daniel trouble. But yeah, Daniel just came off a win against Farskiller, so he's obviously going to be immensely confident going into this final. CJ, scoreline, I'm going to ask your scoreline prediction here. Only been asking for player predictions so far, but scoreline prediction for this one, because I think we might both go the same way.
Yeah, maybe. I think we're both going to lean towards Daniel. I think he should be the deserved favourite, but I think that it's not going to be a sweep. I'm going to give Wavey, what do I say, 4-2.
I like 4-2 actually. I kind of agree, honestly.
Yep.
But if I was going to lean one way or the other, I'd have to go 4-1. I would be so impressed if Wavey can go Game 7 with Daniel in a best of 7, because that's just so difficult to do.
Yep.
And yeah, Wavey in the previous playoff stage when he got this far to the best of 7, he did lose 4-1 to Farskiller. So this is a massive step up for Wavey. This is the biggest. I think it might just be the biggest game of Rocket League, biggest series of Rocket League of his career so far. He's one of the up-and-comers in North America at the moment, and he has, used this Salt Mine tournament as a springboard for success. And now he's got a chance to take it one step further. But Daniel, what a save by Wavey! Daniel's tested him early there, but Wavey's saved a double tap almost blindly.
An early heat check, a reverse save off the backboard from Wavey, but well, here we go, Dan. Reset on net. Pop over the top as well, top corner. A nice one from Wavey. And that is just expected. He's doing what Diaz should have been doing in the previous. A full field, air dribble, flip reset, shot.
I mean, the worst part about that for Wavey is that the one thing he did have problems with against Diaz is the full pitch air dribble. And guess who else can do it? Daniel. So yeah, Daniel should probably keep going back to that. Kickoff is going to give him a second goal. And already things are looking pretty tricky for Wavey.
Yep.
This is Daniel's all-time favorite kickoff. He likes to just push the ball to the outside and get a kickoff win. Now, historically in the diagonal spawn, that does leave him open to big wins on the inside. Now, when I say the inside, I'm talking about flipping back towards the side of the pitch you spawn on. So if you spawn on the slight right like this, you're flipping back to the right. Wavey didn't do that. He's gone left and he's lost again. Yeah, Daniel straight back to the air.
Yeah, he's got to reset as well. Make that 2 resets. Just get the dunk. No Wavey this time. Gets the save. And, well, what an electric start here to the final series of Salt Mine 3. North America edition this time. Wavey gets a goal with a little block on Dan. Again, no respect here. Grabs the corner boost off him.
What a dunk by them.
Lovely 50.
That's so disrespectful. I mean, this is what Wavey did against Diaz. He was just in his back corner, like, what's up?
Yeah.
What are you doing? I'm in your back corner. What are you going to do about it? Now, actually, the same kickoff win 3 times in a row for Daniel. Wavey not really mixing it up here at all so far. Double tap off the ceiling by Daniel. And the dunk underneath makes it 3-1. Really, Wavey's only got himself to blame for these because he's done the same thing 3 times. And, maybe he's changing up slight things here or there, but I feel like if he just flips the other way, he wins kickoff.
It's like when you're doing paper, scissors, rock and the guy keeps going rock. And
yeah,
surely he's not going to do it again.
Watch it not work now, say, but if he flips left here, it's a kickoff goal for Wavey. Just to, help him out there.
My word.
He just turned his car into a ramp and got dunked on. That's not flipping left.
It's not an ideal start, but I mean, we did mention it, last series against Diaz, it was the harassment. It was making sure that he didn't have room to do this, basically, and already Dan has created space, which is a testament to him. We know that Wavey can keep the pressure on, and he can do this when he gets a chance. He has a reset, and he just completely fakes him.
Oh, Daniel was really respecting Wavey's reset here, and maybe a bit too much because Wavey hasn't hit it. Well, if he made any contact there, it wasn't to change the direction of the ball much, but very convincing on the approach, Wavey, and he's definitely flipped on and flip reset on Daniel plenty of times to earn the respect that has not worked out for Daniel this time.
Yeah, but another kickoff win for Dan. He might be able to get one back. Has a reset, has 2 resets. And almost puts the top corner. He's put it a little bit wide there.
Yeah, got about as close as you can get without going top corner. Wavey's taking his time. He's going to go for the back corner boost that is up. Daniel rapidly trying to close the distance. Wavey sees that and goes directly for the goal. That did outplay Daniel. And now the demo does as well. Wavey chaining together outplays it. Daniel did not see it coming and tying the game.
Well, the ground game is in effect and doing exactly what he did against Diaz, just giving no space for Daniel, feeling like he's comfortable, the ball floating above net. It wasn't in too much danger, but certainly Dan's car was in danger as Wavey secures the demo. Back to 3-3. This game early looked like, well, game 1 might be all about Dan. It could still be. There's another kickoff win and the exact same kickoff again. He's gone rock again. Can Wavey stop going paper on this kickoff?
it's not just this series. This is always, it seems, Daniel's favorite kickoff. He loves it's his, one he's most comfortable with, the one he's got the most practice with. And the weak side of that is to just flip to the inside. So Wahvey should be flipping right here. He just goes for a wave dash recovery here. Didn't really have coverage on either side, so he's lost it again. I mean, Wahvey should know this. I don't know if he's just afraid to go on that side himself. Sometimes it's not comfortable. Players like to just wait and see which way their speed flip's taking them, and then just play whichever side they're strongest on. But yeah, Wahvey 100% he will know. Oh, big bump. He's going to tie the game again. He's tied the game against Daniel in hard mode. Daniel's won about 5 kickoffs using the same strategy, maybe 6 using the exact same kickoff strategy.
Yeah, he's given Dan free possession a few times, but that's so well in defense to secure a boost of his own in the midfield there.
Like, if Wahvey goes goal side flips right, it's a kickoff goal for him. If Daniel keeps doing what he's doing, it was actually that was it. It was open. I mean, Daniel's just walking right into it, but Wavey's not punishing him. Well, other players have punished him with it, and Wahvey does get a goal.
Now wait a second, Wahvey all of a sudden is in the lead. What has happened?
Honestly, Daniel's not really wanting to challenge him. He was hoping that Wahvey would just shoot this earlier, but Wahvey got up close and didn't really give Daniel any space to react. And yeah, the crazy thing is he's actually just earning this back with wave dash recovery kickoffs. He hasn't gone for a big kickoff win. He's just nullified the advantage and gained the lead for himself.
Here we go. It's pressure on Dan now. He's gone the early flick. That is sensational.
Fair enough. That'll just about do it for Daniel. The flick is more than sufficient here as he just launches it way over Wavey's head.
That was insane. It's perfect. It was bar down. I don't think he even needed to get the follow-up touch. I think it was just straight in, bar down, as Dan this time loses his first kickoff of the game. Wahvey up in the air, gets a reset, delays, goes low. Dan does very well. Have some patience back there. Dan throws himself forward. 28 boost of his own. Wavey's looking to cut this.
Ooh.
Gets the touch. Still keeps possession and back corner boost. Dan securing that mid. He's in a little bit of strife here because Wahvey just hangs around. He waits for that chance to strike.
Oh my.
That's a great 50 challenge from Wahvey and a corner grab as well. Daniel still trying to stay relevant. He might have actually just sniped this one in. Wahvey getting the touch off the post. Dan is going to stick around. He's got a reset and he's got the net.
Unreal by Daniel. Wahvey misplayed, wanted to get a bigger clear than this, but Daniel was all over it with a reset double. And that flip reset to get so much power into the backboard from that angle. Honestly, unreal by Daniel. Can Wahvey stabilize again? Overall, a very impressive game 1 for the newcomer to the Rocket League pro scene. And he's got control once more from the kickoff, whereas previously it was Daniel winning the ball. Now Wahvey swung that in his favor, and he's looking to add another goal. He does! Bots Daniel's early challenge.
Yeah, you can see him just in the corner of the camera next to the ball, and he had such a good vision on Dan. He could hear it, see him coming, and had enough time to flick that one over the top. Just a little pop in there. It's back to 6-6. Wahvey certainly exceeding a lot of people's expectations early, particularly given the last series against these, or with these two, was a sweep to Daniel. And on the kickoff, he might just be able to score this. Yeah, he turns it around, grabs the 100. Wahvey looking to grab some boost of his own, gets caught out.
Oh, it's just a crunching wall shot by Daniel. The follow through from his dodge. He never let go of boost. He just kept propelling himself into position to shoot that as early as possible, as hard as possible, into the open net before Wahvey got back. Now Wahvey again trying to stabilize, trying to get back into the game. He might actually have a follow through here. No, he's missed the demo. Daniel on the breakaway, up by 2.
Oh, just up by 2. He sneaks that one in the post. Yeah, this time Wahvey, I think that's got to be frustration from losing pretty much every kickoff except one. He's thrown himself forward there, trying to stay on the ball, trying to do what he did to Diaz. I think it's a very effective strategy, and especially against Daniel, who you cannot give space to. But Dan is a little bit smarter, a little bit more ready right now. Another kickoff win, the exact same one as before.
Yep.
Baking that one out, and then pops it up. Dan staying on the ball, Wahvey right there, trying to shake and bake. Gets the touch, Wahvey. A little bit awkward. Dan gets the angle.
Wow.
Look at that off the corner. 9-6.
What a shot by Daniel. Wahvey wanted to dribble the ball back. Daniel's not having it. One touch, bang, and in it goes. 6-9. And Daniel, after losing his lead earlier on, has now built up a significant one at the tail end of the game. If he could just get into midfield play, he should be good. Wahvey trying a delayed kickoff there. Daniel follows through with his flip, so that one's not worked out too well. And now he's got a double reset attempt. Yeah, Wahvey actually doesn't panic too much on that one. But neither did Daniel go all in.
Very nice. Chad agrees. Daniel here. Gets the touch. Wahvey. Nice control, but 20 seconds left, needs 3. He has to go right now. He has to go direct. Goes to the bump. When all else fails, go for the cringe. What a great save from Dan. That'll be game 1. All but over. Wahvey knows it as well. As Daniel, the favourite coming in to today. He's been flawless so far. And he's going to win game 1 here of the Salt Mine 3 North America Grand Finals.
Yeah, and with a 10-goal game as well. And off the back of some very strong push kickoffs around Wahvey, which, you know, I'm sure Wahvey knew was coming. You know, a little bit of a tutorial here. Push kickoff is where you hit the ball the other side of the pitch, right and left, of course, from where you spawn, as Daniel did there. If you're hooking it, kind of like a hook shot, you're looking to get around the ball, bring it back into the same side that you spawned on. When you think about the pitch, split it down the middle, left and right. And yeah, Daniel historically has always gone for that one, and it's given him a ton of possession and control in game 1 there, as you can see on the next rank post-game stats. Now, for the last time in Salt Mine 3, remember to use !TNR in Twitch chat. Remember to scroll down to the YouTube description if you want to get the link for the thenextrank.com. You can get free content, exclusive content available to anyone who signs up to the thenextrank.com email list via that link. Yeah, totally free to sign up. CJ, last chance as well to plug the Chalkcast, the other sponsor of Salt Mine 3. We're looking at the Chalkcast post-game highlights here. Why should people, in 5 words this time, tune into the Chalkcast?
We are number 1 in the world. Best podcast in the world. Producer Ben agrees.
Yep, and that's why you should. And that is why
you should get on the Patreon.
Live episodes.
Exclamation mark Chalk. What are you doing? Me, Rizzo, Johnny. We've got live episodes. We've got bonus content. 33 episodes. It's cheap as chips.
And counting.
Get involved and counting. Can Rizzo fight a chicken? Theoretically.
We answer these questions.
Find out.
In the bonus episodes. And we've also got a live episode recorded. Well, you can watch it.
This is all hypothetical.
Got one with Wahvey, and that's actually how we got to know him a little bit better and find out that not only is he an incredible competitor in tournaments like the Salt Mine, but also he's a great personality for the scene, and I think he's going to have a lot of success as a streamer if he keeps on grinding. Yep. Definitely check him out. Oh my word, what a sidewall double that was from Wahvey. Love to get Daniel on Chalkcast, actually. He's not, I think he's been on. That would be a great, I think, live at one in chat if you want Daniel on the pod.
That'd be fantastic. He'd love to. Maybe after this event, he could hop in because he scored the first goal on the board. He's happy about this one. Off the sidewall. Look at the recovery just near post. A little doomsy dish. Shout out to that beautiful man. Gets the first goal on board in game number 2.
We keep saying it, you know, letting everybody run away with the 8 games in a series like this. It's generally bad in 1v1, but I think it's especially true when it's Daniel. Okay, Wahvey not going to give him an easy job here as he does well enough with his flick from close range. It's all about staying close. If Daniel can get some momentum and just start, you know, rolling possession after possession, goal, then his confidence will skyrocket and Wahvey's will diminish. So Wahvey has to keep it close. He's been, you know, so far pretty close with Daniel in game 1, now tied up in game 2 as well. All is good on that front as he chases Daniel's back corner, and just to give him some space for a wall shot.
Dan trying to run this one down. Wahvey able to grab the mid boost, turn straight on it. Great spot here, but in with the save. Wahvey controlling the ball, but having to track back. Trying to cut this one. Fires it on net. Oh, that's such an awkward touch because Wahvey, thinking this ball was going in, had to double jump, had to respect the save, but it's found the post. Dan finds the follow-up.
Yeah, the shooting by Daniel from the back corners has been second to none today since Salt Mine 3 North America. His angles have been decisive. His power has been there every single time he needs it. Wahvey's going to try and close the distance here. No, he has to back off. The ball kicked off the wall, and now that gives Daniel another chance with a flip reset. Top corner. It's just too good. He's up 3-1.
Daniel, as soon, look, Wahvey backing off. He'll never do that again, I don't think, this series. You got to stay on the ball because Dan says, I'll take that. Gets the reset, puts himself in the perfect spot, and finishes into the top right. Wahvey down 1-3 now. As we said, Dan taking game number 1. The game's so important. Not to put any more pressure on, but that's a great response. If Wahvey can wedge that one in the top left.
What a finish by Wahvey. He was really stretching up for this one after his first touch went quite high with a wall shot, but he rebounds it off the crossbar and then the post to get a triple tap finish and bring it back within a goal again.
Here we go, 2-3 now. Wahvey, the boost. He does win the kick off, that's a rare one. Usually not winning these ones, particularly in game number 1. Dan, that's a great touch. Just
oh my goodness.
Wahvey might be in trouble now. He's starting to think about where should I go
lost.
here. I am in a world of hurt, but Dan perhaps not getting best touch. Trying to go for the post double. That helped out Wahvey.
Yeah.
Who was able to just track back a little bit. Dan with space. Oh, this is dangerous now. Early reset. And he's got it in the best spot. Put it in behind. It's just automatic. It is so easy. Once he gets that set up, Wahvey can't do anything.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. If Wahvey jumps early, Daniel will just hit it past him earlier. If Wahvey jumps late, Daniel's just going to slot it top corner from an even closer range. And yeah, you jump from that kind of mid-range save angle. Daniel's got full control. He can take that shot whenever he wants. He can, hit the flip reset, or he can, use it as a fake. We've got a fake DC almost by both players. Pathing around in a circle. Tried that one in my own ranked games before, of course, with limited success.
You don't have to fake it.
Yeah, it doesn't really make a difference, honestly, with the impact I have in the field. Daniel accidentally passing to Wahvey here, manages to block most of the shooting angle and recovers well to deny any follow-up shots.
And he's saving all the boost, and Wahvey's trying to find the most pinpoint angle ever, and instead has seen it venture into his own net. He tried to snipe that top corner and got it really wrong.
Well, he technically did snipe the top corner, but it didn't hit the right side of the post as it just goes down the middle of the pitch. I mean, usually you'll see defenders try to do that these days to start counter-attacks, but Wahvey accidentally starting Daniel's counter-attack for him. This is getting away from him now. He's had limited success with scoring as Daniel starts to adapt to him, but now he just calls Daniel's bluff on the dodge and barrels through him for his third goal of the game.
Yeah, he just blocks straight through Dan here, who tried to get a bit of a backflip challenge. Actually, he just didn't even jump at it. Dan perhaps a bit of a lazy approach there as Wahvey just completely dunks him.
He just thought there's no way Wahvey actually flips here. Surely not. I'm ahead of him. If we both flip, I get the boost and the ball. He won't flip. Oh, no. I'm sure you can all relate. There's no way my opponent will go right here, said every Rocket League player ever. But that's exactly what Wavey's done.
And he's done it again.
Daniel off guard.
He's done it again here as well. Dan thinking I can fake the... I can absolutely fake him, but Dan again, he's getting caught out. Wahvey opting for the ball chase strat, which did work against Diaz as well. He caught out Diaz a few times with those midfield challenges, and this time Dan is not quite expecting Wavey's confidence.
Yeah, Wahvey has to have that, almost youthful ignorance about him. He has to just disrespect Daniel, and oh my goodness, what a shot from close range. Diaz flicking the ball upwards from point-blank range over Daniel. But to make it even better, he's done it in reverse.
I think you just called him Diaz.
Wait, did I call him Diaz?
It's been a long day. We've had six best of sevens, ladies and gentlemen.
I had more Diaz.
I am seeing 4 cars on the pitch right now. Wahvey gets a kick-off goal, though. He's a 4-goal swing.
He's winning. Can we confirm? Is that actually correct? I want to make sure I'm not misleading the chat again. Now, I had more Diaz commentary ready for today. I did not think he's going to get 4-0, so I had way more lines prepared, to rattle off. Seems like some of them have slipped through in the Daniel versus Wahvey match as well. My apologies. I'll make sure it doesn't happen again. What a kickoff win there for Diaz as he goes for the side boost against Wahvey here. This is looking pretty unstoppable. Yeah. Daniel looking very much like Diaz with that goal.
Yeah, that was a great goal from Zen there. Just working the ball off the kickoff. Look the way he loves the aerial plays, does Zen.
He does.
And as soon as he got that extra touch, well, Vatira was in big trouble in net. 6-6 now in this titanic French battle.
And let's see if Nas, an incredibly, unfathomably boring player, can get yet another kickoff goal. Here he comes. It's a very strong possession play. Delays the shot, pops it over, and he has to settle for dribbling the ball back, which would tilt many a player, but definitely not first killer his opponent in this game.
It's a great touch as well. Oh, there we go, almost. Just finding that shot through there, but the Wave himself, Wave Punk, is in trouble in defense. Oh, Wave Punk's in big trouble, but there you go, Dazarin pushing that ball backwards. He's been demoed. Wave Punk will be able to work this one forward, and he grabs the lead in this caster showdown.
Truly a filthy cringe animal. Rizzo said his whole Rocket League career that he doesn't like demos, but now he pulls one out when no one expected it to take the lead late in game 2.
Absolutely disgusting play there, but Musty's responded with a great delayed kickoff. He's going to finish. Oh, that's a great flick as well. What a save.
We thought that he had no defense. His whole Rocket League career really didn't have a lot of defense on display, but now suddenly CJ is making his opponent work for it, but he couldn't stop that one. Top bins, pure perfection from Kronovi.
It's always embarrassing getting flip ready set on by Sunless Khan, but someone's got to do it here. 7-7. Will there be an end in this 1v1 showdown? 45 seconds remain.
Yeah, someone's got to win this one, but it's anybody's game. Completely deadlocked.
Because it cannot quite work out who is on the pitch right now. Seems like a chameleon Rocket League player. Your shapeshifters are upon us. Goodness me.
Yeah, if you have just tuned in, apologize for the confusion. But yeah, this looks like it might just be going the same way as game 1.
Yep.
With another win for Diaz. He's up 1 with 14 seconds left.
Yeah, it's a great shot. And the greatest of all time, the 4-time, is now 8-7 up. Let you work that one out. As it looks like a 2-game lead for Dan in this Salt Mine 3 North American Grand Final. Hang on a minute.
Wait though, space.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute.
Backing off. Oh, what a shot! Double jump shot by Wahvey. He ties it with 7 seconds left. Game on.
He just toe pokes it, the front punt off the toenails. Bang!
So much power, 105 kph. Who needs to dodge?
He's broken his big toe with that one. Just headbutts that one.
It's all right, it's fine. He's got another one. 7 seconds to go in the game. He's going to hit the kickoff with the other big toe.
Oh no.
Daniel's booming this. Wahvey might be able to take control. Oh, he tried, but that might be... Yeah, he's okay. Daniel's not going to be in the area. Didn't roll up. Into overtime we go.
Here we go, overtime, and this is a chance for Wahvey to absolutely steal this. No, he's backing off now. This is the worst case scenario, giving Dan space. He's creating the angle. He's getting the bump. Wahvey is trying to get the save. He needs to get back in there. What a save!
Wahvey holds on. He's got small boost pads to work with while Daniel comes in for another aerial attack. In and out save by Wahvey. Checks behind him. Sees Daniel's not there. He's actually stabilized.
He's got this one in midfield. He doesn't have much boost. He's thrown it away, Dan, with the poise in defense. Just fainting the shot there. Wahvey staying around, doing what it did to Diaz. There's a pop over the top. That'll worry Dan, but he can grab that back boost. Wahvey backs off now, and Dan just throws it on net. Wahvey can't get boost. It's the perfect play, but Dan doesn't get the touch to keep pressure.
Yeah, he has to dribble it back to mid. He's got the ground start now for an air dribble threat. Instead, flicks it high, too high maybe. Daniel's... Oh, he's gone late. What a jump by Daniel. Wahvey heard him up for this. Must have thought Daniel was up much earlier than he actually was.
There's the flick, and there's just the pressure that an overtime can cause. That a grand final. One of the biggest 1v1 events we've ever seen, and Daniel takes a 2-0 lead.
I can't believe that late, the early jump. He jumped so early. Wavey's thinking, my goodness, this guy's up so fast to rebound this. I better get up as well. But Daniel just jumped and then hovered. He actually waited for the ball to come to him, but the sound of Daniel jumping was all he needed to get Wahvey to panic. But wow, what a game. Daniel just took 19 shots. Wahvey had 10 saves. He has played Daniel close in both these games, but Daniel is doing what Daniel usually does and producing the goods. He is on a ridiculous run of form. It doesn't seem like it's anywhere near stopping.
Yeah, he just has the ice. He's been in this pressure situation. We mentioned Wavey's inexperience. He's pretty fresh on the scene. wouldn't have been in this scenario too much, whereas Dan, you know, he's played at many RLCS lands and Gamers 8s and everything in between, so this is pretty normal for him. And well, he just won a land here, so
he did.
He's very used to this sort of scenario, whereas Wahvey, I mean, putting up such a strong fight. Even in game one, I felt like it was going to run away. Obviously, at the end, it was 10-6, but there again, it felt like Dan had control. All of a sudden, Wahvey's brought it back to level and almost getting a win there.
It's unthinkable to imagine Daniel losing from 3-0 up in a best of 7, so this feels like an absolute must-win for Wahvey. He's actually played Daniel close twice in a row. He's found success, he's found ways through, made Daniel's life difficult, and now he's testing the structural integrity of the crossbar early on in game 3.
Yep, can confirm it is reinforced steel, as that ball has just pinged off it. Old Dan's got a great catch. Wahvey's just passing the ball, and he's just got a free reset fake. That's a great save from Wahvey, but he needs to track back. Dan's missed the shot on the quick hook turnaround. Wahvey gets the ball for free.
Yeah, CJ, of course, the authorized expert, a career of crossbar
I have seen
testing.
Every square millimeter of the crossbar.
It's all good.
In my life. My head has hit it more times than the ball as well. Some of the worst recoveries in Rocket League history have been at my own expense. And not these two.
Wavey's turn for the boost. Daniel's going to go for this. He's up quick. So is Wahvey. In fact, Daniel wasn't up as quick as I thought he would be there. Backed off to give Wahvey a chance to take the lead in the game. It's an irritable attempt and now bump on the ground to just send Daniel. Another thing to think about, the timing though by Daniel as he saves his back corner boost and immediately transitions to the left side of the pitch to threaten the dribble. Wahvey doing what you're supposed to do though. If your opponent's cutting up at an angle like that, you've got to close the distance. You've got to make yourself as big as possible, because if you're right in front of them, it's much harder to get an angle past you.
Dan had to wait for that mid boost. Almost able to walk this one. Randall Wav's got a reset off the ceiling. It's a great spot, it's a great shot, but Dan's right there, and this is really trouble now. Dan might just be able to walk this one down the other end. He's found a tight little spot and found the net. Daniel getting the first on the board in the crucial game 3. We've called it all day long.
Yeah, Daniel rolling at bottom bins there, and Wahvey, you know, he went for it the other side. He had the flip reset, and he did hit it powerfully, unfortunately. He was really only threatening one angle, and Daniel could see that and covered it beautifully. Wahvey trying to catch Daniel going for a mid boost. Daniel has not made that mistake. In fact, he covers the shot and then grabs the mid boost. He's got Wahvey in a horrible position, but not bad on the boost management from Wahvey. Wahvey. This wave dash though, that's not ideal. Daniel coming in with a flip reset. The air dribble is blocked, and Wahvey again holding on to about 20 boosts.
Yeah, and he's doing really well. He's positioning his car perfectly, considering the boost that he has. Dan just looking so comfortable. He's in charge of the boost, in charge of this game. He's going to be able to run this one across as well. Wahvey cannot challenge this at all. And wait a second.
He can.
Never mind. Never mind. He's turned and he's going for the shot and he's put it in the back of the net. Wahvey out of nowhere. It looked like a certain setup goal for Dan. Has turned on the ceiling and found a great angle to secure the net.
That's such a confident ceiling challenge, and even more confident shot. Daniel was just turning in the net there. He did not think Wahvey was going to shoot this. He was ready to maybe counter-attack after it hits the near post. Wahvey now looking to go ahead by 1. Perfect control, sets up the flick with hardly any boost. He just eased it onto the front of the car and let rip for 2-1.
Yeah, he's just really, you said he's just throwing everything at this one, and it's working right now. The instant challenge catching out Dan. It caught out me. I said there's no way he's just going to let this one happen. But I love the change up of pace, the confidence here from Wahvey. What's his kickoff going to do? Kick off again. Yeah, Dan has to go back corner. Wahvey will get ball. And Dan with a great clear. Recognising the double touch at hand. It won't be an easy shot to put away as Wahvey's right there and missed the touch.
Oh, Wahvey misses. Daniel wasn't ready for him to miss, so, and now Wavey's right in the way of Daniel's next attempt on net. Daniel circling, looking for an opportunity, and finds one with such killer instinct. Even though Wahvey is right in front of him, Daniel gets it past him once in one way, and then goes back the other way with a pre-flip to slot the ball across the goal.
Yeah, it's just when you have that pace, you don't give any chance for the defender to get set up, to get positioned correctly, and what he did. He just kept the weight. That is the biggest kickoff ever. It's going to bounce up. Will be awkward. Dan still gets the goal. What happened here for Wahvey?
Daniel never, you know, we're talking earlier on about the way that Daniel usually flips. Well, look what happens if you flip the other way. And Wahvey's just been this whole time trying to stop Daniel's standard kickoff where he goes the other way. If you guys have noticed that, then good on you. You've got your brain turned on. But Daniel with a huge switch there, and he gets a goal off of it. So all of that earlier, all of Wahvey's work to stop Daniel has just been undone. He's got a chance to get a goal against Daniel. Double fake, and Daniel just follows him the whole way.
That was an exceptional kickoff from Dan. It was like they were playing rock, paper, scissors the whole time, and then Dan just threw up a bomb. He completely just threw someone else in there that did not expect, or Wahvey didn't expect. And got caught out for that one. He does have the lead here. Wahvey, ball's in his court. Minute 40 left. Just try and get one back. That's a great setup. Dan, he doesn't quite get the power on it, does Wahvey. And he gets a great read. Wahvey with a great turn though on the ball. Backflip challenge. Ties it up.
Yeah, beautiful turn by Wahvey. This is an awkward position. He manages to dodge the demo and turn the ball around all in one smooth motion. Sets himself up. And once again, he's playing Daniel very close. This is so impressive to see. And he's doing it with his own style of play as well. It's exactly what he did earlier on in the preliminary final. He was just for a frustrating opponent to play against. Daniel's just been a bit more well-rounded, a bit too solid defensively for the most part. But now here comes Wahvey, and he's actually forced an own goal by outplaying Daniel. Hits the bar, it bounces down, back up into Daniel's car and into the net.
Okay, Wahvey's just absolutely dismantled him, bar down, and Daniel has put that one away. That is a phenomenal aerial play that we don't really see from Wahvey too often. I know that you mentioned he does have that in the locker. He's often preferring to stay on the ground, as I'm not too sure what he was thinking was going to happen there.
Yeah, Daniel kind of just driving into the ball, and Wahvey must have thought Daniel was a ghost. He's just going to go straight through it. He's like, oh my goodness, that's actually the real Daniel. He just hit it. Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh, look at that ghost Daniel that's just going straight at the ball. Oh my God, he's hit it.
Oh no, he actually just drove into it, and I don't have a counter, but yeah, I think just either switched his brain off for a second and turned the wrong way, or didn't think Daniel would continue on with that play with low boost. Daniel had a great continuation plan. Now Wahvey straight down the middle of the field. Daniel flipping at the perfect time to keep Wahvey at bay just for a second. The boost steal's there for Wahvey though. He's trying to pop the ball over Daniel's head. He's done so, but Daniel catches it and keeps the pressure on, evens out the boost disadvantage. That's a beautiful bounce for Wahvey. Heavy hit. Testing Daniel's awareness. It's again another pass in the test for Daniel.
Yeah, Wahvey very awkward now as Dan is under a grab mid boost as well. He needs to get back here. He does get a great touch. Corner's free if he wants to be able to grab. No, Dan beats him to it and then gets a bump as well. Wahvey's in big trouble now. He's trying to pick up all the pads. He's going off the ceiling. Dan's trying to fake him. Still 4-4, 20 seconds left.
Daniel quickly turns. He's trying to make this boost advantage count. He knows a goal right now would be deadly, but Wahvey still has a lot of boost at his disposal actually. I wonder if Daniel will know how much Wahvey saved up. He's potentially going all in here for a flip reset play. Wahvey does save it, but Daniel does have the recovery, so he's going to go again.
And he's going to be able to get one last flick maybe. Or is Wahvey going to be able to steal this? Does he have the boost
he can get there.
to get back to it? He doesn't keep it up. That could have been the crucial game 3, but we get OT.
He is so close, he didn't think he could catch it. Now delayed kickoff for Daniel. Goes to the outside. He's got the immediate shot threat, instead dribbles back and then snaps one top corner. Demos Wahvey, luckily for Wahvey. Daniel kind of got stuck on the post as he went back to mid.
Yeah, but he spawns back post. Has a reset now. Is this Dan to take a 3-0 lead? He's absolutely stuffed the landing. That'll help out Wahvey.
Yeah, Wahvey chasing Daniel down the line. Daniel with an awkward touch. Stops Wahvey in his tracks. No momentum for the youngster as Daniel looks to set up on the other side of the pitch now. This is a terrifying angle for Wahvey. He's got to worry about so many things. The shot goes into the bar, but Wavey's got to get back quickly.
He's going to get back right now. He's going off the sidewall. Dan, reset. Wahvey, great patience there. Can he cut the ball around? Dan grabs mid-boost. Wahvey trying not to get demoed whilst grabbing boost of his own. Still in a bad spot here for Dan. He's got to get up to this. Wahvey trying to air dribble Dan. Goal line defense. Both players low on boost. That'll spawn. Dan picks it up. So just watch Wahvey now. That's a huge flick. Dan with a big save.
Yeah, Wahvey is turning around early here. He's trying to keep the pressure on. Doesn't want to leave the ball and give Daniel possession for free. He's had a boost disadvantage for most of this attack, and now Daniel will be able to turn around on him.
He's missed boost.
Yeah, big miss on the mid boost there by Wahvey, but Daniel's hit the bar.
Yeah, the bar, but I don't think he expected that boost miss. Oh, here we go. This is big trouble. Dan, off the ceiling. Instant recovery, reset.
My word.
3-zip.
No bounce to the ground. He just immediately booms the ceiling shot straight into the top corner. Daniel has quadruple match point. Wahvey and Daniel go 1 minute and 24 seconds into overtime. That's a crazy overtime for 1v1. But Daniel cannot be stopped. He cannot stop winning events. It doesn't matter what the game mode is. He always comes out on top.
He's a born winner, this man. This young fella, even in basketball. It's ridiculous. Real life sport, any sport, he just dominates at. And he's one game away from completely dominating this tournament, finishing off such a successful run for him and really cementing himself as the best 1v1 player in North America. And, well, we'll leave it up to you to decide who is the best player in the world.
Yeah, it's always going to be a debate, like you said, until a LAN happens, and well, until multiple LANs happen, really, so you can see how the cards fall. But yeah, he's in the conversation. I said it last week. A couple people are asking how would Daniel go against the top players in EU, and I think he'd be a contender. Obviously, I think there would be great matches. I think First Killer as well played Daniel very closely earlier. Wavey's not far off. I mean, it's a 3-0, but it's not a good indicator. Well, it's not, I think, a clear indication of how close the series has been the last two games, especially, both separated by 1 goal. So, I think in EU, you probably got like 8 or 9 players, maybe 8, 9, 10 on a good day, who are contenders. And then in NA, including all the imports, you've got, I'd say 4 or 5. So that if you brought all of those together, you got 16 or so, 15, 16 real contenders to win a LAN, if there was a one's LAN, one day with all of those best players. I hope that's your reality. I'm sure you guys do as well. And yeah, I think Daniel would be one of the favorites. There's no doubt about it. Up there with all the best from EU, Middle East, and South America, and of course CJ, Australia.
Absolutely.
Growing one scene. And it would be cool to see a world representation with everybody present. For now though, Daniel trying to just be the king of his own region and trying to join a very short list, a very prestigious list of players who have won a Salt Mine event. Only First Killer in North America. After today, oh my goodness, Daniel's just stuck in top pits. He just deleted the ball with that flick. If you're not counting stage wins, Daniel is trying to become the 5th player to win a Salt Mine globally.
Just a perfect flick from Dan. And if anyone wants to see, if any sponsors want to see who is the best 1v1 player in the world, well, there's your calling. Get in touch. We can make it happen. Chalk Productions Limited.
We can.
Absolutely. But as for now, it's 3-0 Dan. Well, 4 minutes away from sweeping his tournament, sweeping this Salt Mine 3 North America edition. Being the champion, can he do it, or can Wahvey create an upset? He has to reverse sweep now in the best of 7. It's tough enough in 3s. It'll be even harder here in the 1v1 format. A little delayed flick pop from Wahvey, but man, still good enough to get back. Oh, Wahvey needs to get on his bike. He is not creating any momentum right now.
Yeah, just falling over the ball, unfortunately for him, but he's back in control. Daniel letting Wahvey have this one, seeing what he can produce. And that is about as good of an aerial shot as you're going to see all day. Well, Daniel said, hit me with the best shot, I'm ready. Turns out, he wasn't ready. That is an incredible finish.
Bang, Wahvey just, well, you see what he can produce. The production line was in full swing there. That was, he just absolutely launched that thing into the top bins. Back to 1-1, but Dan has won this kickoff. Can he respond instantly, get the lead back? He's taking it up. He's in a poor spot. He can't get a reset, and Wahvey has helped ground pinch that one downfield. Dan wants boost down ball. Wahvey has been caught out there. Realizing what Dan was up to. That's the perfect catch again. Can he get a reset? He's going to go for the, he's going for the bump. Wahvey's done so well to save that. Dan's still getting back.
Oh my goodness.
Great recovery. Great play from both players.
Oh, Wahvey's too strong. He has to just get moving though. He gets moving while turtling. Great work by Wahvey after that awkward 50-50, which he won. He landed upside down, kept boosting anyway, and pushed the ball into a scoreable position. Has a lead for himself in game 4.
A little turtle goal. We Which Rizzo thinks he can take that animal in a fight. Let us know. Make sure you tune into the Chalk Patreon. Exclamation mark chalked in chat. If you want to see bonus content, but here we go. Dan, trying to lock this one out in 3. I don't think you want to be giving Wahvey a game. You see, I feel like he's a confidence player, and
he is, yeah.
If you get him involved, he might cause some trouble later on in a series as he's faking. Here we go again. He's got Dan in all sorts and finds the back post.
Well, Daniels, I mean, he's backed off again. He's let Wahvey come at him, and Wahvey taking all the space he's been given. I mean, when you pull the trigger at that range, there's no time to react. Even a player with Daniel's quick reactions and Daniel's positioning, you're not going to be able to save that. It's just too late. So Wahvey up by 2. Daniel with control, though. Decent flick, but Wavey's able to block it and force Daniel to go again.
Dan's got boost, though. Grab that corner. Wahvey again just sticking around as Dan has completely isolated him away from the ball, knocked him off it, got a goal back.
And Daniel just bullying Wahvey there, not really much that Wahvey could do. And luckily for him, he didn't have to go back. It's nice when you're already in front. It's your opponent's job to score quickly, so you don't have to run after the ball and watch the goal up close. That's really just a small silver lining to a Daniel goal against him. Daniel looking to get a tight game now. Sets up off the wall quickly, and it looks like Wavey's just too slow back. Daniel places it perfectly, but what happened to Wahvey here? Oh, he tried to wall dash and just ended up backwards. So yeah, no chance to get back. I don't know if he was making it anyway.
Yeah, he's not quite got that on mechanically there, Wahvey, but it's back to 3-3. 2 minutes left. Can Wahvey, as you said, get the game on the board? He got swept last time by Dan. In the predictions, I gave him a couple of games. I want to see him prove me right. Perhaps if you've been tuning in for the last 6 hours, you want to be proved wrong. Wahvey launching that one back downfield. He's going to have ball and boost.
Oh, he's going for
Perhaps it. Diaz. Now, wait a second. Full field. One more.
Oh,
and he's
no way. Daniel's got it. That is ridiculous.
Worst case scenario. Wahvey will never do a full field air dribble again.
He's accidentally followed through and hit the ball into the post and perfectly sets up Daniel. I mean, it looks like he's got a good outlook on it, but that's so unfortunate with the way that bounced. He nearly had the air dribble. Daniel produced a worldie of a save, and then after the pinball machine had finished its job, Daniel had just had an open net. And so it's not working out well for Wahvey here. 5-3. Daniel mercilessly continues his rampage.
I like how he just puts an LOL in chat as well. He's that locked in. He's like, yeah, that's funny.
Wahvey, Lamau, ain't no way, bro. Daniel, lol.
He's not fazed by much, Dan. That's why he's a pretty special kid.
I bet he didn't laugh out loud as well.
Yeah, I bet he
maximum exhaled. Like,
I bet he leant further forward and said, I'm going to dismantle this fella right now. 5-3 to Dan. Maybe
he probably just told his mum, you can put dinner in the oven. I'll be done with this guy in a second.
I'll be done with this. Yeah, I better win $5,000. Just wait a second. 10K for first place. 5K on the line in the final. Wahvey does get 1 goal back. Less than 90 seconds remain. Again, this is match point for Dan. Best of 7. Come all this way. Can Wahvey produce something here? Create some momentum. Still needs to find one more.
He's a really positive guy, so I think he's probably got the right mentality here for this. I mean, that's never been the issue for Wahvey, is mainly just the level of Daniel at the moment. He's found ridiculous form, and you know, Daniel's professional career, at least in 3v3, has been an inconsistent one, but right now he's nothing but consistent in 2v2 and 1v1 in the off-season. And you know, with his new team, I'm sure he will be able to bring that to Rocket League's main competitive game mode 3v3 as well. He's just all over Wahvey here. Wahvey has a boost advantage, but can he get rid of Daniel? Looks like he can. Daniel pathing well to keep himself relevant in the play, though. He tries to get goal side of Wahvey, and he easily stops that one with a catch.
Yeah, he was just faking and fainting. Some challenges, and this time he has cut up Wahvey, gets a 2-goal lead. 40 seconds left. 40 seconds for Wahvey to show something, to show some fight, or Dan will be taking Salt Mine 3.
And with a sweep as well. What a dominant display. He crushed it. 4-0 in the final of stage 2. And he's about to do the same thing in the overall finals as well. It's just been on a level of his own since stage 2 of the tournament began. And unless Wahvey can do something truly historic, it is going to be Daniel who wins and joins the ranks. Joins First Killer, Khaled, Jorias, and Nas as Salt Mine champions. And that's been 4 years in the making, I think over 4 years in the making now. And it's all but confirmed, but Wahvey finds one more goal. 9 seconds to go. Sets up with a really nice 50, so well done. He's fighting till the final second.
And he has put in such a strong performance. This goes to show when you do look at Liquipedia, you see a 4-0. Sometimes you don't get the full context of the individual games. Right now, Wahvey putting up such a strong fight, but with 7 seconds left, what can he do? Dan trying to run it back. He's missed the boost. He might have thrown this. Wahvey with the 50.
It's not over. Daniel was in his victory lap. We were actually reading out his coronation as the new king of NA1s, and now suddenly we've got a tie game.
The tsunami has come through and knocked out this coronation. 3 seconds left for the Mr. Wahvey. Can he actually win it in regulation? Wait a second, he's got 100 boost. Dan now is defending to try and keep this alive. He almost lands the bump. We get overtime. Next goal decides the future of this tournament.
Delayed kickoff works for Daniel. Wahvey didn't see it. And now Daniel can fix what he previously lost. He was seconds away, and now he can win Salt Mine 3 North America, and he can do it in style with an aerial play. It's Wahvey with a save for now, but Daniel's still knocking at the door.
No, he's just playing with his food. He's delaying the length of this tournament, trying to work this one through. Wahvey just not much boost, but he's actually done really well here, and he's having a great boost.
The demo's on. Daniel dodges it. Oh my goodness, that was so close though. The demo on the back wall as well.
That is ridiculous. How did he not land that? It's Wahvey. I was giving that ball up. He's got 100 to work with. Dan trying to stay close. Wahvey might try and hook this one in. He's got to keep pressure.
Oh my word.
He might be in big trouble.
Oh my word.
An enormous save. He's got to get to work again. Daniel,
oh
it's a goal!
My word.
Wahvey has dead set stolen game 4. The reverse sweep is on.
Oh, Daniel's first save was spectacular, but he had 0 boost for the next one, and Wahvey did not shoot it close to the bar, so there was no way for Daniel to get an easy save on this one. Well, no sweep in NA Salt Mine final after all. Wahvey's on the board. Is this the beginning of the most miraculous comeback in 1v1 history? Would this be easily one of the most miraculous comebacks just straight up in Rocket League history, given the difference in history between these two players? What are the chances? Give him a percentage chance, CJ, for Wahvey to actually pull this off. He's a quarter of the way there.
I'm going to say 4%.
I feel like that's honestly, oh man, 4%. Is that generous?
Is it? What's your percentage?
I don't know. I just feel like it's so inevitable that Daniel gets a win, but I guess Wahvey did just beat him once, so
why not again?
Why not again? I mean, Daniel sat back quite far this time. I think Daniel's going to go all guns blazing in this next game and send a lot more early challenges, so that's going to be tricky. If Wahvey can stop Daniel one more time, okay, suddenly I think his percentage skyrockets, but for now I think it's still going to be completely honest with you. But, we should be the ones selling you. It's anybody's game, but I'm not going to lie. It's definitely still Daniel's game.
It definitely
Wahvey
is.
Has to get one more before I think Daniel starts to sweat.
Yeah, and we just would love this to go 7 as well, because after 6 hours and 44 minutes of commentary, why not give us 7? Why don't we go 7 hours?
Game, CJ? What's another game?
7 hours straight. What is another game? Here we go. Game number 5. I can't believe I'm saying this, but game number 5 is upon us after Daniel. Honestly, I think he picked up the trophy and took a photo of it, and then all of a sudden we're still in the final.
I think he may have done what?
Oh,
there's absolutely no. That's gone in. Wahvey botched his takeoff, but he recovered for a 50-50 anyway. That wasn't the first touch he wanted. I think Daniel saw that Wahvey's on the wrong side of the ball, but he dove in and got dunked on.
The script is never wrong, and Wahvey might just have started his march forward, and he's won another kick. What? What? What just happened?
What is going on?
Wait.
Wahvey's not said anything. He's scored it 2-0. What? Of course, a very normal sequence of play and leads to a second goal.
What?
Wait, what happened?
Did he just have a controller disconnect or something? He's not typed anything. He's not asked for a pause, so we have to just let this one play on. We can maybe ask him later. I don't want to distract him and be like, yo, Wavy.
Giga Chad, what a moment. He's not scoring open nets. That's how confident he is. He doesn't need them. He doesn't need them.
Oh, my goodness.
He'll take another kickoff goal. 3-0 to Wavy. The comeback is on. The reverse sweep is inbound.
Daniel must be reeling right now. He was seconds away, literally 3 seconds away from winning the tournament. And now Wavy's actually starting a comeback. The comeback's well and truly underway now. I mean, he's winning game 5, 3-0, so that could be 4-0. No, he decides to play for the back corner instead. And then he just disrespectfully goes for a rebound when Daniel's right in front of him and gets punished.
Yeah, he needs to settle down, man. That was getting a little bit too crazy. 0 boost corner read with Dan right there. Great save, though, from Dan. Recognizing that maybe he's going to be aggressive. There's a few goals so far. Dan still 2 down if he wants to not make this too crazy here in game 5. And, well, I still can't believe we're here.
I mean, you were telling me before the series started, CJ, that imagine you go back in time and tell yourself, yeah, actually, fast forward 3 months, the best ones players in EU and NA are going to be Nas and Wavy. They're going to beat out all the rest of the competition. No one would have believed you, and that's no disrespect to them. They've both improved so much, and they've both produced unbelievable levels of display when it matters most, and the tail end of the tournament especially. But I still can't believe what I'm seeing. This is unreal. To see Wavy digging this deep and not giving up, even in the very last seconds of the game, where many other players would have just freestyled and said, yeah, I don't care, I'm just going to be cool and pretend like I don't care anymore. Because then it makes it easier to cope when I do eventually lose. Not Wavy. He just keeps fighting, and now he's got Daniel a little bit rattled.
Well, I mean, if there's one thing we know about Wavy is that he will play in any tournament. His man is an absolute grinder. He will keep going. There is no give-up mindset. He has played in more tournaments than I've had sleeps at night. He plays for a handful of M&Ms and a Game Boy Color, let alone $5,000. He will keep playing until this tournament is done.
Oh, Wavy's got Daniel on the back foot again, but the flick setup is not ideal. He's going to go back to midfield. Daniel patiently waiting, but now he might have given Wavy an open net. Oh, good dive down by Daniel, but he's been bumped out of position. He gets a nice recovery, though, and it's still actually a counter-attack threat for Daniel here. Wavy's got to be careful. He does back off, and now here comes Daniel down the middle with the flick setup. It's not the best one that we've seen. In fact, it's far from it. It's given Wavy the ball on the counter-attack, but both players kind of trading possessions here, and eventually Daniel comes out with a goal.
Dan gets one back here. Half a game of Rocket League left. As Wavy came out swinging 3-0, but two unanswered goals for Dan. And this kickoff means everything. We saw the dominance, the kickoff dominance of Daniel's rock, paper, scissors maneuver of going rock every single time. And this time he goes the other way, and Wavy wins it and gets a goal straight back. 2-goal lead regained by Wavy.
Wavy really giving Daniel a lot to think about right now. Wave dash recovery kickoff. Goal is a particularly scary thing to go up against. Usually you're just looking to not lose possession to that. But lose a goal, I mean, Daniel might be thinking about delaying kickoffs at some point. Okay, he's going right through Wavy on that one though. Does land well, and actually keeps control of the ball. He's not done badly there. What a touch by Daniel. Look at the transition by Daniel to somehow keep a shot alive in that position.
Disgusting! Look at the flick into the pop, boost grab, all in one, launches it downfield. Wavy knew it was happening and still could not get back in time. 4-3 now, still in Wavy's favour, but a lot of time for Dan to close this one out in 5.
That's going to be another possession for Wavy here. Daniel just has to let him have it. But he might be able to turn. No, he faces away. Lets Wavy come at him again. It's a fake by Wavy. Daniel somehow follows him the whole way. I mean, Daniel's following these mind games as well as anyone can. And he breaks away for another goal. Wavy oversteps the mark.
He ties this one up, Dan, and well, it was Wavy flailing about, just kept on challenging time and time again. And Dan just kept winning it with the momentum and the speed. Out of defense now. Everything on this kickoff. Who's going to take the lead now in this game? Wavy has lost it. He was 3-0 up early. We're in game 5, and Dan's got the delayed kickoff again, and it's been just as effective. Can he throw it on net? Wavy has to track back, throws it up, and grabs boost and ball.
Yeah, Wavy into the air now. Not the highest first touch, though. Daniel spotted that, immediately lunged in and takes it off him, and that's the perfect setup. Daniel going for the double. It's a tough read. He doesn't quite get it on target, and he's landed sideways.
Yeah, he almost found that. It was such a tough read though. Damn, with the instant challenge this time. Won't be able to get around it, but can grab corner boost. Maybe trying to keep this one on. This is risky. He knows about it as well. He doesn't have too much boost, but gets a good 50. He can stay on the ball.
Yeah, Wahvey's 50s are so brutal at some points. He really does not just win the 50 by winning the ball, but really hindering his opponent's recovery. Daniel with a bit of an angle in his approach. Wahvey hops it into the bar. Has a quick look, see where Daniel is, and sends the ball over into the back corner. Daniel might have to watch out for a demo here. Wahvey plays the ball instead, and Daniel just comes away with it.
He's going to walk that one in with less than a minute left. And now, well, it's a rinse and repeat of last game. We might be, you know, doing his coronation again.
Daniel
before Wahvey spoils the
59
party.
seconds away from winning Salt Mine 3 and writing his name in 1v1 history. He's already got his name in 1v1 history.
Let's just repeat what we said last game.
Underlining his name. I mean, he's going back to that delayed kickoff a lot here because Wahvey has really heavily focused on his wave dash recovery kickoff. Daniel trying to get as good of a result against it as he can. Wahvey taking his time. He's got bounce dribble to the outside. And Daniel with the rush challenges. You know, this is what he talked about. He's going to just send it in one of these games. And it turns out it's just going to be this one. Not backing off and letting Wahvey come at him. He is just challenging and seeing if Wahvey can handle it.
Yep, he's frustrated now. Dinner is on the table and he needs to get there. He's popped one. Wahvey up off the bar. He's stuck on the crossbar. Someone give him a hand. The ball drops down. Wahvey catches. Low on boost, trying to bait Dan in. There's the flick. He's in a bit of trouble. The bumps are coming through. The bumps. Oh, man, but well, the ball has gone a touch wide. Wahvey throws it. Dan's just not ready. And he's tied it up with 10 seconds left. The most clutch player I have ever seen in North American 1v1 history.
This is unprecedented. Once again, Daniel just seconds away from winning the tournament, and he's conceded an equalizer late in the game. Straight spawn kickoff. Wahvey coming back at Daniel once more. Daniel looks like he's won this one though. It might be open. It is, and he's back in front with just 6 seconds left.
If Dan can do it, Wahvey can as well. Everything on this kickoff. 6 seconds to go. Dan wanting to eat dinner and collect 5K for his measure.
You can smell it. It's coming upstairs. Can he just find a resilient strategy? Yes, he can. He can do one better. He might just get another goal. Never mind, he's been put in that position. Wahvey with the open net from distance. He needs to get a move on. He's doing it. Oh, he doesn't get it in. It's Daniel. Wahvey didn't have the speed. He just didn't have the control. But wow, the drama right down to the wire. And finally, Daniel gets his tournament win. He is the Salt Mine 3 NA champion.
One of the most insane finishes. Final 2 games we possibly could have, but what an epic event in the North American side of things. Dan proving too strong for everyone. Wahvey, though, every game had everything in it. There was a mini-series throughout every game. And another 1-goal win for Dan, icing up again, another overtime. Well, 0 seconds, should I say, for that one victory, but congratulations to Daniel, a thoroughly deserved North America Salt Mine 3 champion.
Absolutely. I mean, he's done exactly what Nas did in EU earlier on today. He took the stage 2 dub, and then he takes the grand final dub as well. So 2 in a row, just to make sure that that stage victory is not forgotten. Wow, Daniel really did do it in pretty convincing fashion once all is said and done. I feel like 4-1, 4-2 that's kind of what we expected, but I don't think we expected the games to look like this though. You know, hats off to Wahvey for really bringing it to Daniel and fighting until the closing seconds of every single game. But yeah, Daniel just had a little bit too much of a head start there. He had a extra game or two to play with there, switch things up and catch Wahvey off guard. 4-2 over First Killer, 4-1 over Wahvey after 3-0ing Wahvey in the quarterfinal earlier on this week. Amazing stuff from Daniel.
Incredible. Just an incredible tournament in general. I think that it's certainly elevated. I mean, I haven't seen 1v1, from EU and NA. The level of play has been ridiculous. I think
higher
it's
than ever.
Testament to all the players that are really grinding and elevating the game. I mean, if you compare 1v1 today to a year ago, it's ridiculous. And just looking at the stats for this series, I mean, Dan dominating that field control and possession for the most part, but
you'd say it's not too much. It's not too crazy. Wavy putting up a good fight there, considering it was a 4-1.
Well, average boost, Wavy 36, Daniel 47. I mean, that really tells you the difference in playstyles. Wavy, a lot more ball over boost. Daniel, very boost heavy. But it goes to show, like we said earlier, the playstyle differences are all viable. And it's kind of what makes 1v1 so cool to watch. So there's so many good players right now, all active. But Daniel's top of the bunch in North America. And yeah, I'm sure a lot of people rightfully put him as one of the best in the world as well. That's it. I hope you guys enjoyed Salt Mine 3. That's the last match. We made it.
See ya.
Bye, everyone.